Hey, it's Mega, aka the Art Messiah, here to save you from your art sins. Welcome back to another art stream. Today, we are continuing to work on this commission piece. It's something that's taking me a bit of time to do because it's in a style that I am experimenting with. So, every time I kind of come back to work on it, I am thinking about trying new techniques out to try to render it in the way I want to. Now this piece right here is, I'm gonna say for like right now, kind of finished. Maybe the only thing that I would like to change is like the surrounding of it, the background of it. In any case, this is gonna be a chill stream as per usual. Little talking in this one. Of course, if you have any questions, please leave that in the chat. I believe last week you got to see me do some other type of commission artwork, and I did finish those up. For those of you that are interested, I will be posting them probably to my Tumblr or website in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. In any case, let's go ahead and start jumping right into this artwork. Oh, by the way, for the music right now, this is by Nao Sogabe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but the YouTube channel is called Music for Spirit. It's Japanese elegant miyabi. Ambient music on the ode. It's an instrument that kind of resembles a guitar. It's like a stringed instrument. Yo, what's up, Ice Bear Shinobi? What's up? What's going on? But yeah, how's everyone doing tonight, and what kind of projects, things are you guys working on? I'm working on some art for an animated short I was working on but dropped. So I take it you meant you like dropped it temporarily and then now you're getting back to it type of deal? But animated short, let's go. That's what's up. If that gets released, you know, definitely share it, link it. I would like to see that. How long are you trying to make the animated short? I'm trying to see if I like drawing the characters enough to continue. You know, that's fair enough. You know, with something like animation, yeah, you gotta be ready to put everything you got towards it. And you have to have that motivation to keep pushing through all the way to the end. So, you know, that makes sense. You know, make sure you got everything unlocked first. You know, make sure you want to do that. I totally get that. That makes sense to me. I think that's a good idea. About 1 to 2 minutes of animation. Okay. Nice. Well, again, if you do follow through with it, let me know. I would love to check it out. And good luck. Good luck. Animation is not easy. It's not easy. But that sounds cool. I apologize if I've already asked this before, but are you going to school for animation, or kind of picking this stuff up by yourself? Okay, so I have this challenge right now where I basically need to separate the head from the hat. So I'm going to work on trying to make that separation more obvious. And so what I think I'm gonna do, I have some ideas for that. Take something lighter like this. We are gonna use not that. We're not gonna use that. Maybe this though. Maybe this can be helpful here. So we're using this to try to show the separation, and let's see if we can make this happen. We're gonna put it on a new layer, I believe. And again, we're just constantly seeing how we're manipulating the light to make this look better and better. We want to make sure it reads from a distance. That's what's kind of really important to me. I'm in school for animation right now. I'd love to show you a sneak peek of what I'm working on. Well, it is definitely not like well put together yet, but I do have a Discord server. Let me see if I can share a link to it. You can also share a link in the chat if it's something that's already like publicly available, I guess. If it's already online is what I'm trying to say. Let's see here. If I can't get invite people, let's see what happens when I click that. Search for friends. We'll do that. I don't know if people can pop by using this link. If you can, great. You can pop it in there. If not, feel free to upload it somewhere and pop the link in the chat. Okay, so I don't necessarily think it's bad. I just don't think it necessarily reads from a distance. So I'm constantly looking at the thumbnail version of it to just kind of see how it's coming along. And I just think that I think I can, you know, maybe do a better job at making the form read. So I'm kind of doing this to make this jump off the page a little bit, so that way we can like better see it / better appreciate it. Now we might need to start separating this, like these layers. So let's see some of the work that we've done. I think that it is helping to define things. But yeah, I have not really publicized or even made the Discord. Well, the Discord is technically public, but I don't think anyone knows about it, is what I'm trying to say. So I think my computer's slowing down a little bit, it's lagging a little bit. Let's try adding a black outline and Hello, welcome in, Anissa Soraya. Let me know if I said that right. Hello, I am from Indonesia. Well, welcome all the way from Indonesia. This is a US stream. Yeah, that is awesome to hear people tuning in from all across the globe. We are here to create art and use art as a means of therapy and being creative and sharing our visions. Iceberg Shinobi says, I just posted an art dump. I will take a look. Okay, is it okay if it is shared on screen? Clay Stop Frame, welcome in. And we got a viewer coming in from Vietnam. That is awesome. I honestly, didn't think, I didn't really imagine my stream reaching that far just in general, but for it to be international, that is pretty cool. But yeah, Iceberg Shinobi, let me know if it is okay to share the artwork on screen or not. And yeah, just let me know about that. So yeah, the closest I was to Indonesia was when I went to Japan, so not very close. But that is awesome. Thank you for the kind comment. This is for a friend's restaurant. They are really into Naruto, and so they wanted me to draw their team as the rock wall, like Hokage figures, so they wanted that in that style. So I am doing my best. This isn't the typical type of artwork that I do. This is very painterly, and that's great for me because I do need to practice in this style. But yeah, definitely a little bit out of the comfort zone. So developing some new skills at the moment. Okay, so I've got permission to share, so I'm gonna pop that up on the screen here in just a moment. Just kind of smoothing out some of this stuff here. Trying to make this read as best as I can. Alright, computer having a little bit of a brain fart. It's chopping up a bit. I think it's because of all the different things I'm trying to do at once. Just a little bit. Again, we're trying to make sure it reads from afar. So I think that's looking decent. All right. Yo, this is really sick. Okay, so this is I hope you guys can see that. This is Ice Bear Shinobi's work, and we have some kind of I just forgot the word, anthropic or anthropic. I forgot what the word is, but anyways, kind of like animal people that have human characteristics. But anyways, no, this is some great work in both character design, shape design, and anatomy and proportions and whatnot. I really like how the faces and the facial expressions really tell a lot about each character, and also the different poses that they're in. I feel like you did a great job doing a lot of characterization and just the emotion and posings, and this sitting pose can be tricky and it feels pretty natural. So nice work with that. So they're working on an animatic. Well, they're deciding if they want to create an animated short, but yeah, this is some great stuff here. I also like how you're drawing through. So like you're drawing the entirety of the chair, and then you're drawing on top of it. Some really good drawing skills that you've developed, and good drawing practices. So it's looking great, man. Keep it up. And let me double check. Yeah, I just want to make sure my video was still working, but yeah, no, that's really fantastic character work. Thank you for sharing a sneak peek of that. So I might need to come back and keep on like working through this character, but it doesn't look too bad at the moment. I'm kind of happy with the direction it's taking, so I might just continue to move on to the next character. But we're gonna see. I think I started streaming about almost at 9 o'clock, so we're gonna go to about 10ish, I think. But what we're gonna do, I think, to finish up is just to do some practice, like sketch work type of stuff. So Yeah, you're welcome. No, I think this stuff looks really good. Maybe, just maybe, we can kind of smoothen this out a little bit. I'm gonna pull up some reference real quick. Just okay. And before and after, before and after. As you can see, the form is reading much better. I don't think that it's perfect or anything like that. And if you guys have any tips, or not even tips, but something that you're seeing that I can improve upon, definitely let me know. I'm always learning. You're saying it's far from your typical style. What is your typical style? In terms of subject matter or how you render? Do something here. And that is to make the locks a bit darker than like the rest of the face. I just want to see what kind of effect that'll have. This is very far removed from my normal style. It's very anime manga-like, so going into more cartoon style is a bit different. Yeah, it's weird when you change up your style and then you kind of realize how many habits and stuff you've kind of developed over the years to make your style like what it is. But yeah, I think it's always good to also try out those new things as well. So hopefully working on these characters is both fun but also can help you enhance the style that you normally do, because you might be able to take something from this cartoon style that you want to incorporate into your initial style. Okay, so the only thing left here I think is to add in some like heavier darks. So let's try to do that here. Oh, this is difficult. It is difficult. Also, this idea came from experiment from Inktober 2 years ago, because I do not normally draw dogs. You know, Inktober is a great time for experimentation when you're just working with ink and, you know, you're just trying different stuff out. So that is cool that you stumbled upon a whole idea for like a concept and a project simply by doing Inktober. And for those of you that don't know what Inktober is, it's basically every day in October you draw something with ink. So yeah, it's one drawing a day, and then a lot of like people and artists will have prompts. So you can try drawing different things, or you can follow different artist prompts, or whatever the case may be. But really, the entire idea is just to encourage people to draw daily, and more specifically to start working on like their inking skills. And that's why it's called Inktober, but it takes place during October. And it is a good way to kind of get out of your comfort zone and start experimenting, trying new things. So I recommend it. I've never completed the entire month, but I have participated in different capacities from time to time, and I've mostly always gotten at least something out of it when I have tried my hand. Alright, and so now I'm just trying to define everything a little bit more, because I want this to be able to read at a distance. So I'm kind of coming in here and making some things, you know, a bit more bold. Where I can and where it makes sense to. Okay, I think it's starting to read from a distance, and that is a good thing, I believe. I'm currently using a masking layer real quick, so that way I actually don't destroy any of the painting that's behind it, but I can quickly toggle on and off that just to kind of get a better read. And this is what we currently have so far. I think it's pretty cool. We may need to push it more in terms of the values so that it reads a little bit more clear. We're gonna stop here and give myself a chance to refresh my eyes and come back at it with some fresh perspective. Proportions may not be all the way there yet either. Alright, so let's do our before and after tests. Okay, let's see here. So this is our before, this is our after. Our before and our after. Before, after. So a lot more definition. Okay, so let's finish this off by just doing some practice. We'll probably draw something from Pose Maniacs or Pinterest or something like that. And this is just going to be our cool down, cement some practice. And again, whenever you're learning really anything, it's good to make it a habit of practicing for at least 5 minutes a day if possible. So when I do gesture drawings and studies, it's just a way for me to make sure that I get in some daily practice. And yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be closing up here soon. But yeah, let's go ahead and try getting this pose down as practice. or even drawing heads as just boxes to begin when it comes to the gesture drawing. Okay. All right. And I think we will go ahead and kind of stop there in terms of gesture study and whatnot. Maybe we'll do this one last, kind of. This is not even a gesture, but that is okay as well. Can't tell if it's gonna read well enough in these keys for right now, but that's where it started. So I need to step away from it. See if proportions, lighting, and stuff are okay. But finishing with the quick sketch, and we are wrapping up here soon. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up there. I want to thank everyone for coming out, hanging, and chilling and drawing. And also, special to the shout out to the people that are dropping in from all over the world. Indonesia, Vietnam, that is pretty cool. Didn't think we'd have any international viewers. Yeah, anyways, thanks for hopping in. Hopefully you guys are able to get some of your own stuff done as well, whether it be studying, drawing, working on projects, whatever the case may be. But we do this every Wednesday, supposed to be starting at 8, but it depends just what I got going on. So see you later, Clay, Ice Bear Shinobi, and Anissa. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, peace, love, and deuces. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.